up, up, and in. Welcome back to Andine's TV here in Jamaican Kitchen. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nadine. In today's video, we will be doing one of Jamaica's most authentic dish. But before I announce what dish we are taking on today, let's get closer to the kitchen. Guys, most people that says they're doing Jamaican authentic callaloo don't know what they're doing. People are using spinach, pumpkin leaf, skumawiki, etc., etc., and say they're making Jamaican authentic callaloo. No, they're not. In today's video, we will be making callaloo, and even this one is not the authentic one, but I am going to bring the taste as close as possible because it's callaloo in a can. Authentic callaloo, you pick it fresh from the garden, man. You strip it because it have some little thin film that you need to peel off. If you cut it up with that, you can't chow the callaloo. It's like you're chewing thread. We don't have no scotch bonnet today, but we're working with some black pepper. And to make it an authentic callaloo, you have to have the fresh callaloo from the garden, the fresh scotch bonnet, and a little saltfish. Yes, that's what makes it authentic, to get the best Jamaican flavor. My grandmother would be rolling in her grave right now to see what people is calling in 2026 Jamaican authentic callaloo. No, I'm going to bring you close to it until I get to go to Jamaica, where I can do it the real authentic Jamaican way. Today, we are going to use some leftover fish for our callaloo, but as authentic as you can get it if you're living away from the island. Let's cook together. With me here, I have some fresh butter that I am going to use, that I just make. So, see, fresh butter. And as you can see, fresh, clean butter. Just make it maybe 20 minutes ago. So, I put it the fire on medium because I want to get the sweet aroma out of this onion. So, meanwhile it's slow caramelizing, I am going to introduce you to the ingredients that I have sitting right here. I have some fresh tomato. This is my little secret ingredient, the black garlic. I have some leeks, and I have some tri-colored pepper. And this is what we're going to use to create nice callaloo. I am going to open my callaloo right now because when you buy the callaloo in a can, it's sitting in water. So you don't want all that water. So you're going to throw off the water. And this callaloo, it's already cooked. So you can see you don't need any overcooking. So you need to cook all the vegetables to your desired softness that you like. And then you just fold the callaloo in. If you overcook this, you're going to get a mush. So I am going to proceed by let my callaloo stay right here and go and drain off all of them water there, what they have in the can. Yeah, it's callaloo. It smells very authentic. I know the callaloo because, you know, I was born in the Caribbean. So it's callaloo with whatever else them put to keep in I can. When you go to Jamaica, you're getting the real authentic one. It comes from no can. It comes from the garden or from the farmers. I don't know what's going on over there right now, but back in the days, we make things grow naturally, man. No pesticide, no insecticide, no preservative, no nothing. I just have a little garden and the farmer, them have them thing, them cow only eat grass, no bag feeding, and all of these things change up the thing now. So, authentic, you have to keep your eyes wide open to find it. And sometimes you gotta travel out of the space that you're in. Learning to do almost everything, it's a really good thing. People normally say master of one and jack of none, like they're beating Jack, but Jack can jack around and learn and proceed and help himself and save a few coins in his pocket. And in them days here now, you need to save some coin in your pocket. Yes, because you're working like a Hebrew slave and the coins just slipping. Callaloo, waiting, storing. Look at the onion in the natural oil, natural butter. So now it's fully caramelized. We're gonna add in all the other ingredients and get them incorporated with all the flavors of the onion. The leeks is gonna give you a nice flavor and a nice kick to your callaloo. So again, we are gonna let it sweat because we're not gonna let the vegetable overcook. If you watch this video to this far, please give the video a like, a share, and please leave us a sweet comment and even a request on something that you would want to see me make in the Jamaican arena. Keep watching. You can make this callaloo and just keep it ital, means no fish, no meat. So for those who don't eat meat or fish, learn how to cook the callaloo and get a nice vibes and a nice flavor without fish. For people that don't like fish, the best flavor you can add to your ital dish is coconut milk. Yeah, take it for an eye. Coconut milk. You don't need no fish, no chicken, no meat. Look, you see, everything is sweating and all that caramelized that was on the pan. See, look at that, guys. That's the right flavor right there. Right flavor. Let it sweat and incorporate all those juices from the natural butter. One ingredient, one. If you want to see how I get that one ingredient, request. Make the butter for me, Nadine. Make the butter for me. You can eat it on your bread, and as you see, I am using it to cook salt-free. Yeah, salt-free. So, my callaloo is mostly drained. This is the liquid that was in the can. So we are going to go directly to our pot right there. And then I'm going to go in with my spices. That's my fresh black pepper, as the authentic Scotch bonnet is missing. You can buy Scotch bonnet pepper powder on Amazon. This is Mrs. Dash. It's the poster child for the most natural seasoning without salt. And then I'm gonna go in with a little pink Himalayan salt. If you want to spend a little bit more coin to get a little bit more of the benefits from your salt, you can buy the Celtic salt. So here is the callaloo, natural, ital. Without fish, you can just add a little coconut milk. If you want the fresh coconut, you can buy it. And I can also make a video to show you how to remove the coconut from the shell. And you can also buy coconut powder or coconut milk. That would be your callaloo without meat. Me, I am gonna add some leftover fish in mine, but I want to get a look. I'm gonna give it a taste. So this is your callaloo. You could add callaloo, coconut milk, as I said. And if you don't want none of that, your callaloo is ready because the callaloo from the can is already cooked. This is callaloo, not spinach. So I'm gonna add my fish to it now and give it a little bit more flavor. Not saltfish, but fish. Some leftover fish that I had cooked. As the authentic callaloo has to have some kind of fish. Preferably saltfish, But if you don't have no saltfish, you can use whatever fish you have. In my country, we have a saying, you got to turn your hand and make fashion. And this is it right here. Very nice. Callaloo, not spinach. This is ready. Thank you, family, for watching. Thank you for your time. This is a good place to end this video. If you learn anything, if you like anything, please share it with your friends and your family. Tell somebody about us. This is the look of it, the callaloo with the fish. Very nice. You will see a bowl of it. Up, up, and out.